with Conrad Voorsanger, who is the Chief Marketing Officer at ServiceSource. Now, Conrad, you've had an interesting journey. You started out as a outsourced BPO process or services company, and you moved to a software and BPO services company. So tell me about that evolution and the success in the past couple of years.
Okay, I'd love to do that. So thanks for having me, by the way. It's great to talk to you. So ServiceSource is a 14-year-old company, and we started by providing services. We do selling services for all the blue chip companies that you know, for Salesforce.com, for VMware, EMC, and others. And as we did those services, we started to build technology underneath it to just support our own people. What we quickly found was this is deeply differentiating capabilities. We took that and wrapped it into cloud software, and we began delivering that a couple of years ago. So now we're both a services and cloud software company.
Now, last week you launched your customer success app on the Salesforce One platform. Talk about customer success as a driver for growth and profitability.
Well, customer success is making a real show now, and there's a reason for that. So what we're seeing is that, as you probably heard from our friends at Zuora and ARIA, there's a massive shift to subscriptions. So people are now beginning to purchase solutions and expect a vendor to provide an outcome and not just a piece of software or a piece of hardware. And in that shift to the subscription, it's much more important to hang on to your customers over time because each year they have the option to depart. And so customer success, knowing how your customers are using your solution and being able to engage them relative to that is really important. So you're seeing lots of different players come into the market with capabilities around this. That's exactly what we're doing. Our solution is a little different than others in that we've built it on top of a pretty profound data foundation which we built over 14 years of insight. And now we're building applications on top of that, including customer success, which we launched last week.
Great. Now, let's talk a little bit about partners. I know you've cited some new partners over the past year, technology, services, companies. What's the impact they're having on your go-to-market strategy?
Well, partnership in this day and age is really important. And oftentimes these solutions need to be stitched together to be truly meaningful. So there are different dimensions to this. So on the technology side, we have partnerships with companies like Zuora and with ARIA who have solutions for billing that's really close to the necessary solutions for customer success. But in addition to technology partnerships, we have go-to-market partnerships with companies. We also have implementation partnerships with vendors like Accenture. And so we're just deeply appreciative of our partners. We're trying to build that foundation. We've also built up a group called the Recurring Revenue Alliance, which is a much more loose affiliation of companies that are in this space of customer management and customer success. We feel it's very important to be on top of the entire front-to-back process and provide customers with a coherent view of the entire process. And so in that sense, we're building relationships across everything customer.
Now, with a focus on the customer success, space right now, talk about ServiceSource itself and what are some of the key factors that you use to develop a winning culture within your own organization?
Well, winning culture is what it's about. There's no question about that. I think there are really two things, but it stems from what we were talking about earlier. So there is a profound shift to subscription. People are consuming technology in a whole new way. Because of that shift, customer success is important. Even more important. It seems like an old adage, focus on your customer, but now, more than ever, you have to be entirely customer-centric. Look at Salesforce.com, look at ServiceSource. We will do anything for our customers to make it right. Being agile around that claim is extremely important. If everybody in your company knows that the business is about your customers, it's a good start. Now in software, also being very agile and quick is important. And my general guidance to my team is if you're not making mistakes, you're probably moving too slowly. And so culturally, we try to accept mistakes and then move beyond them and make amends and make things great. And that makes us move quickly and serve our customers.
Great. Okay. Lastly, let's take a look into 2015. We're back here at Dreamforce next year. What are we going to be talking about?
I think that, let's see, next year we're going to be talking about just how much our customer success app took off, I hope.
That's great.
Yeah. No, we will be talking about, I think, analytics as the foundation of really understanding what your customers are doing, what they need, how they can use your help, and what value propositions matter to them. So I believe strongly that the combination of an analytics foundation with a very, very clear insight into your customers is the foundation of success. I think that's what Salesforce will be talking about. That's what we'll be talking about. That'll be the theme of Dreamforce. That will be what it's about.
Conrad, thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on the success, and we look forward to talking to you next year.
Thank you. Thank you very much.